There is a moment before language fully forms into thought, where something inside you begins to notice itself. Not as belief, not as idea, but as a quiet disruption in the background of perception, a subtle tension beneath ordinary awareness. This experience is the starting point of this journey. This work is inspired by symbolic psychological material known as the Gnostic Survival Guide. But what follows is not instruction, it is reflection. A descent through inner architecture. A map of perception turning back on itself. Listen, as someone remembering how to observe. Notice the voice speaking now in your mind. It is familiar, automatic, continuous. It comments. It interprets. It predicts. For most of life, it is never questioned. But here, we begin to observe something subtle. The voice does not appear from nowhere. It arises within patterns, memory, conditioning, repetition. And yet, it speaks as if it is you. This is where the inquiry begins, not to silence, but to see it clearly. Because what is seen directly begins to loosen its hold. Human perception is structured. It organizes experience into meaning. It builds identity from repetition. It stabilizes reality through assumption. And so what feels like truth is often simply familiarity reinforced over time. This does not make it false. It makes it conditioned. In this sense, perception becomes an architecture, a system of internal organization. And like any system, it can be observed, not destroyed, not escaped, observed. The ego structure. Within this architecture forms a center of identity, a constructed sense of me. It is built from memory, interpretation, social reflection, emotional imprint. This structure is not an enemy. It is functional. It allows continuity, but it also narrows perception. It defines boundaries. It says, this is who I am. This is what I am not. And so life becomes filtered through this structure, not consciously, but automatically. As observation deepens, something begins to shift. The certainty of identity softens. Thoughts are still present, but they are no longer fully owned. Emotions arise, but they are no longer fully explained. This creates a period of internal disorientation, a quiet unraveling of assumed coherence. This stage can feel like instability, but it is not collapse. It is loosening, the mind releasing its rigid grip on interpretation. Beneath identity lies what is unacknowledged, reactions that do not match self-image, emotions that were never fully processed, patterns that repeat despite intention. This layer is often avoided, not because it is dangerous, but because it contradicts the image of control. Yet here we simply observe it, without correction, without judgment. Because what is excluded from awareness does not disappear. It returns as repetition. At a certain point in deep observation, the familiar sense of structure may temporarily dissolve. Meaning feels less stable. Certainty becomes less accessible. This can feel like loss, but it is actually reduction, a stripping away of unnecessary interpretation. What remains is direct experience, before explanation, before narrative. This is not an ending. It is a simplification of perception. Gradually, structure returns. But something is different now. Thought still appears, identity still functions, but neither fully defines experience. There is space between perception and reaction, a subtle gap of awareness. This is not transcendence. It is integration. The system still operates, but it is no longer absolute. What remains cannot be fully described. It is not belief, not philosophy, not doctrine. It is direct awareness of experience as it unfolds, before interpretation claims ownership. This is what ancient traditions referred to as Gnosis. Recognition within experience itself. You return now to ordinary perception. Thought continues. The world continues. But something has shifted in how it is held. Less rigidity, more space. Less fusion, more observation. Nothing external has changed. Yet perception has been reorganized internally, and this is enough. If this experience resonated with you, or shifted something in the way you see, you can let us know. And if you choose to continue exploring, keep wondering, keep questioning, and keep feeding the flame of your inner world